Hi, this is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you as promised. I want to look here at the website, which we'll take a look at really in a couple minutes here. I want to go over a Google search page first, just to go over a few things. So right off the bat, I have typed in Roofing Little Rock, Arkansas. You guys up there in Greenbrier, so just north. Now, I know Little Rock's probably going to be one of your top areas that you're going to do quite a bit of work in. And I'll kind of explain some of the things that I would do within the website that can help you target areas that you guys would like to across the state, because it looks like you guys are working statewide as far as I can tell through the website. Now, this is going to be one of these buyer intent keywords that somebody's going to type in to look for a roofing company in a specific area. We just want to be able to make sure that you guys can rank on the first page for as many of these different roofing keywords as possible within areas that you guys are trying to do work within. Now, the first way to do this is you guys already currently are doing it, is running these Google guaranteed ads, so the pay-per-clicks. Now, definitely a great option if you're looking to start getting leads within a specific area right here, right now. The only downside is about 80% of people are going to instantly disregard these ads, so you're grabbing leads from a smaller pool of people, but still it's a pay-per-click, so those 80% aren't costing you any money, and these have the highest conversion rate, typically about 30 to 40%. So again, a great option. I think the best thing to do long term is definitely rank organically, but you guys are kind of in this weird spot to where you started the process of ranking organically, but you aren't necessarily on the first page for a lot of the keywords that you want to try and rank for. So you can go ahead and run these ads in the meantime until that organic catches up. Now, ranking organically is definitely going to be the best option for you, especially long term. The business profile you can rank organically, and then the actual website as well. Now, the business profile is really only going to be able to help you in Greenbrier up there. So I'm assuming you guys, yes. So you're already within this top 3. So not really much we can do to help you out here. Let's see, just real quick, make sure everything's looking good. Good amount of reviews, responding to those reviews, or it looks like you were. Let's see here. I'd make sure you guys are definitely responding to your reviews, uploading more geotag photos as well. Your bio looks good. But I would definitely be responding to reviews and putting in geotag photos, and you could probably take that first position spot no problem just by doing those 2 things. Now, we can see here Garcia & Son's going to be your top competitor for ranking within Little Rock itself for their website, and that's going to be the key thing about your website. So your business profile really is only going to help you out in Greenbrier. You're not going to be able to rank it for anywhere else because it's tagged to this location. Now your website can rank anywhere that you would try and do, basically. So you can rank it in Little Rock, you can rank it in Russellville, you can rank it all the way over in Fort Smith, Jonesboro, so on and so forth, Bentonville, Fayetteville. You can rank it for anywhere within Arkansas that you would want to try and rank it for. It just depends on where you want to target. So now here's one thing I would try and decipher is I would decipher my main service location. You could even use Arkansas as a whole, and my main service being roofing. So I would target, if you want to target the larger market and closest market to you, which would be Little Rock, then you would want to target roofing Little Rock keywords for your home page. But I would keep the home page very precise on what you're trying to target and figure out the location. Maybe it's the city, maybe it's Little Rock or a city within Arkansas, or it can be the entire state as a whole. You just want to decipher the keywords that you want to try and rank for just on the home page. And that's crucial because the other areas, then I would build out a service area page or header here within your website and build out a page for each city that you would want to try and rank for or area within Arkansas. Now what this does is it spreads out the keywords organically within Google. It doesn't oversaturate them. It doesn't try and rank for too many things at the same time. because once you start doing that, you will index for the keywords, but you won't necessarily be able to rank for them as much as you would please. And that's just because it's really just overstuffing it, and too many keywords can definitely be a problem for you. Now, one thing I wanted to go over here is you got some good call to actions on the website throughout these buttons. They increase conversions on the website once you get somebody within here. Also, it's a good looking website. I've scrolled through it already, but it has nice transitions of things kind of coming in from the sides and things like that too. So it looks very nice. Color scheme's really good. Now, the main thing or king when it comes to ranking a website is going to be this actual content that's within it. And you don't really have too much content on this home page. So that's something I would most definitely look into. I would have a bare minimum of about 500 words of content. Google typically wants to see anywhere from 500 to 2,000 words, but a lot of your competitors are around 500 or less. So I would definitely stick around the 5 to 600, maybe 750 at the most words of content, just so you don't go way over what everybody else is doing, but you're within Google's sweet spot for what they like. And a thing with keywords is typically every 150 words of content, you should be able to place a keyword without overstuffing, okay? Now, this next part of the video, I want to go ahead and take a look at some of the numbers that are popping up for your website and your top competitor in Little Rock. I'm going to use this paid program called Eris. It gives me this dashboard of numbers that we can go through and decipher a little bit. These first two numbers I just highlighted are for your website. They're for your, the strength and trust that Google has for it. Now, this is ranked out of 100, but typically once you hit a benchmark of about 30 and above, you're going to be considered a pretty powerful website at that point. Still, we can see the DR is quite low, but the UR is definitely getting there. So the UR in this instance is the strength and trust more towards your actual home page. And we can see your home page is actually alt tagged to a roofing company in Conway, Arkansas. So this is why you're starting to index for a lot of these Conway, Arkansas keywords, even though it's not necessarily within your content, okay? Now, that's a weird thing with Google. Once you've, with these alt tags, and you can actually have alt text for images within your website. There's a bunch of other things to get yourself to index for keywords without having it within your content. Even Google will start to index you for keywords that are just relevant to the content that you already have. If your website's been up enough, if you started to rank for these different keywords that's within your content, so on and so forth. But back over to these ratings here. You're close to that benchmark for your UR, again, which is more towards your homepage, but you build this trust out through these backlinks, okay? And a backlink is any clickable text linking one website to another, and all it does is basically acts as a thumbs up vote for your website because other websites are saying, yes, I trust you enough to link your website through mine. Now, what's nice about these referring domains is you want to keep them authoritative, meaning they already have these high ratings that you're looking to get. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it's going to help your ratings out in return. Also, indexing for about 45 keywords, you definitely want to index for more, bringing you about 10 traffic, okay? And I looked at these keywords. So here's how you can see, you're starting to get up there in position for roofing in Conway, Arkansas, mainly because of that tag we saw for your homepage. You can see it popping through up here. See, this is how it shows up in Google, the trusted roofing company in Conway, Arkansas. So you're getting most of your traffic from those keywords there, and those are all ranking for your home page. Now, again, none of this is within your content. So if you had it within your content, you'd most likely be able to rank a little bit higher as well. With any of these other keywords, we got one for Little Rock down here, or Arkansas as a whole. And that's really what you want to decipher too. If you want to tackle Arkansas as a whole, I would do that on the home page, and then I would build out service area pages for each of those towns within or cities that you want to target. Now, I'm going to go ahead and look at Garcia and Son here as well. So we can see their numbers once it wants to load for me, their strength and trust right here. Not too much different when it comes to the DR, but your UR is definitely higher because look, you have 10 times the amount of backlinks they have. So you've had time to build out that trust and you've done it. They are indexing for double the amount of keywords, and the traffic that they're getting is quite nice as well. Now, I have looked at the keywords and the traffic that they're getting from them. The first one I completely nullify just because it's a nationwide keyword search. 2.45 thousand people search that per month, and they're getting quite a bit of traffic from that. So definitely not going to get any leads from a nationwide keyword search like this. But with these ones down below, those first three that I just highlighted, all having to do with roofing in Little Rock, they're getting right around 90 traffic from those three per month on average. And typically for industry standard for buyer intent keyword as such, you should grab about 30% of those people as leads, as long as your website is laid out correctly to funnel them to the correct pages that you want to get them to contact you. But so I would say on average, they're probably getting anywhere from 20 to 30 leads per month just from those three keywords. Okay. And that depends again in what season we're in, of course. But they could be getting anywhere from 20 to 50 leads per month total throughout their keywords just for Little Rock. Okay. Just for Little Rock. And there's how you can see how lucrative this could be, not only if you can tackle Little Rock, but for any other area. And, none of the areas within Arkansas are going to be that saturated, so this isn't super hard to do within this state. So I would say if you guys have any further questions or concerns, definitely some stuff you need to do within the website to make it as optimized as possible. Like I said, content on the home page and other pages involving keywords within it. I would create those service area pages as well so you can target specific areas instead of trying to rank the home page for absolutely everywhere. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. If you have any further questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me, and I hope to hear from you soon.